Welcome to Tejano Time Podcast, where we celebrate the music, culture, and traditions of Tejano music. Thanks for joining us as we sit down with the biggest names in Tejano music. From legendary artists to rising stars, we will talk about their latest projects, share stories from the road, and maybe dive into history and heritage of Tejano music. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and enjoy this episode of Tejano Time. Here's your host, Keith Leal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tejano Time Podcast, and good evening to each and every one of you guys out there. Yes, I've got a great guest this evening. Welcome, everyone. And first of all, I would like to send a shout out to everybody who's tuned in over on Tejano TV. Thank you so much for tuning in here to the Tejano Time Podcast. And as always, Monday nights, 8 p.m. right here, also on Facebook and YouTube, Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Leal, and I got a very special guest that I would like to welcome to the show, and my co-host, I would like to welcome him back as well, Mr. Tony V. And Allie Vasquez is here with us today. Allie, welcome to the show.
Hello.
We're happy to have you. And my co-host as well, Mr. Tony V. from West Texas over in Lubbock area. So thank you, Tony, once again for joining me here on the show tonight, brother.
Yep. Hello to everybody. And it's going to be a great show today.
Yes, for sure. We got the young and talented Allie with us here out of Conroe, Texas. Okay, so she is not too far from where we're at, from where I'm at. But anyhow, she's got a lot of things happening right now for her, and we're going to talk all about that right here during the show. A couple of singles that she's got out right now as well that we're going to share with everybody. But before we get started with the show, Allie, we would like to congratulate you, on a great, look at this, best female vocal performance en la cumbia del año también, also Cuando Estoy Contigo. I mean, Premios Tejano Mundial 2025, you were nominated in those categories right there, so congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Yes,
wonderful. Big congratulations.
Thank you.
Young age, and you're doing great. Tony, I don't know if you're familiar with Shell Shock Records, Tony. I'm sure you are, right?
Yeah, with okay. Shelly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's who's producing.
Oh, you're in good hands. You're in very good hands. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I got to ask, though, real quick,
sure.
Since you've been, with this nomination, how did you feel when you found out that you've been nominated?
I was in the car, and I was heading to school, and I was, already, upset because I don't want to go to school. I was just like, Mom, let me stay home. I don't want to go. She was like, oh my gosh, Allie, you got nominated. And I was like, what? And I saw, and at first I really didn't understand, I guess, because I didn't know what it was until she told me. And I was like, oh wow, I get to go to San Antonio. And I was so I was super excited. I was excited.
And you definitely should be excited, to be nominated. And so did you end up going to school that day? Did you end up going to school that day?
Yes, I did.
I just thought I'd ask. So, guys, yes, we've got a lot of people already logging in, a lot of comments already coming through. We'll get to those in here in just a few more minutes. So tell us a little bit about your background there, Allie, on how did it all come about for you to get started in the music industry? I know you come from some people in the family. You got some family members that are musicians and whatnot. So I know they had some big encouragement on your, your young career, should I say, right now in music.
So I've been singing since I was little. My parents always told me that I came out the womb singing, crying, but whatever. They've always said that ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be a singer. Not specifically a Tejano star, but just a singer. And then that's when I started getting a lot more familiar with the Mexican music, I guess you can say. And because my grandpa plays, and so does my tío Fred, and so does my tío Andy. We have a lot of family members that play music, accordion, bass, drums, and everything. And so I think I was just inspired and influenced at the same time to do it, because that's just where my attention was drawn to. That's what I wanted to do. And then that's how it was.
And everything else is history right now, huh?
Yeah.
So
did they ever let you get on stage?
They do.
No, like
Yeah.
like before, like when you were barely getting into it.
Oh yes, my grandpa and my uncle. Yes, they let me get on stage, and I do a couple songs with the band, with their band, not my band, their band. I would just go up there for fun.
Awesome. So, what's your favorite part of about being a female Tejano artist right now in the industry? What's your favorite part? Road
Mm,
trips.
I was gonna say going to San Antonio, but that's like the second part. The first part is probably meeting a lot of these new people, and since they're older than me and they tell me from experience what to do
Yeah.
and what not to do, it's awesome as while I'm young just to take notes and write notes and do what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
It's all about support. So they're going to be out there. Everybody's going to have different opinions and stuff. So it's all about support. I'm sure you've got a great support system behind you to follow and stuff. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt. Want to send a big shout out going out to Mr. Buddy Salcedo over in Dallas, Fort Worth. He says, "Hey there,
Hi,
Allie. Shout
buddy.
out." Yes, it's the Honda time. Great to have you guys tuning into the show, man. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, and yes, continue to do what you guys do as well. Alfredo Rios, right there, Conroe, Texas, in the house. Saludos, Alfredo. Yes, and good evening, Allie from Luis Garcia. He says, "What's up?"
Hello.
Gloria Trevino also says, good evening, Keith. And we got Mr. Jesus Vasquez también. Saludos,
Hola,
Keith. Saludos.
Tito.
There you go. We got Chronicle on the Beats also. Saludos, brothers, tuned into the show. Who else do we got here? Gloria says, good evening, Allie. Hi, Corazon. That's coming from Jesus Vasquez.
That's my grandpa, not my dad's side. Hi, Tito.
Yeah, Los Arcos Hermanos Peña también. Hello there, tuned into the show. Yes, comments are already coming through. Proud to support Allie. She is a superstar. It's over from, what has it got? CHD, I believe that is. Over in YouTube channels watching. Saludos. Thank you for tuning into the show.
Got a lot of people tuning in. That's awesome.
Yes, very, very, early in the show. So we do definitely thank you guys for that.
And share the live. Keep sharing the live.
Yes, definitely share the live, guys. We expect you guys to do that every show. It was just, it goes a long way. Saludos from, was it Rowlett, Texas? That's
Rowlett.
Rowlett. There we go. Alfredo Rios Jr. says, hi, Allie. Good evening, guys. Go, Allie. We love you. Yes.
Hi, Theo Fred.
Got a lot of family tune into the show as well. So, well, Luis Garcia has a question, but I'm not quite sure if he got it out there right. Allie, how's nominee going? So I guess he's just saying, how about those nominees? Pretty much. I don't think he worded it right, but anyway, we got you, Luis. She's very excited about it.
I'm very excited, super pumped.
There we go. So, do you have a favorite song that you like to perform live, Allie, when you go out there on stage?
Let's see. I think one of my songs.
Yeah, any song that you perform in your set.
I like to perform "Ven Conmigo" by Selena. I think it's just so perfect.
Yeah, that's a good dancing song. I mean, it's got the accordion. Yes, great. There we go. Johnny Riojas also. Johnny Riojas is tuned in. I'm tuned in, sir. Hello, brother. Thank you, Johnny. We appreciate you for watching the show as well, and share the live, guys, if you're watching right here on there. Saludos para DJ Smoke también also is messaging me right now, knowing that I'm on a show right now. So, yes, saludos, my brother. So, Allie, let's talk a little bit about, you of course you got your nominations out the way. Well, you got that up and coming, as a matter of fact, on the 20th of this month, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Next week.
Yes, next week. So, yes, we wish you the best of luck on that.
Thank you.
You've got a very busy agenda coming up, probably I would say for the next month and a half or so. You've got a lot of scheduled performances and whatnot. Let's talk a little bit about your band right now. So what's going on with your band?
We had a fallout a couple months ago at the beginning of the school year, and it just wasn't gonna work for some of us. So we didn't give up fully, but we just kind of left it alone for a little bit. And then my grandpa started picking back up and trying to find new musicians, just because people were interested in booking, but there was no band. I was the only one, and of course I was like down to perform, but I don't have a
Right,
band.
right. Yeah.
So we found people. I found my bass player, Jace. He's awesome. He's so good. I've already played with him once. And then we're still looking, but you know it's going good. We have gigs coming up, and we have people who are gonna fill in for some spots. So yeah, that's how my band is going.
Great, great, great. We'll wish you luck
Kind of
with that as
difficult.
well. Yeah,
Thank you.
it definitely is difficult to try to grab that together, but I'm sure as to it'll work out for the best. You know what I mean? There's always musicians out there that are willing to sit in for a gig or two or whatnot. So that's pretty awesome. I know you got a great drummer going to be sitting in with you guys later on on one of the gigs. So a youngster as well. So yes, and we'll let you guys out there figure that out as you know the time comes. You know what I mean? Well, I don't want to spill the beans, but he's a young, talented kid. So, but yes, it's in the works, guys. So as the stay tuned. You can also look at her social media pages and whatnot. We're going to get all the dates of where she's going to be performing towards the end of the show. So stay tuned for that as well. We definitely would like to share that with everybody out there, so that way you guys can go out there and maybe check her out if she's going to be in your neck of the woods, guys. Yes, and she's very talented, got some great music, and we're going to share some of those songs here throughout the show as well. So who are some of your favorite role models? Inspirations or anything within the music, the Tejano music industry?
Shelly Laris, of course. Shelly Laris. Signo,
Okay,
Signo,
good
Jesse
ones.
Turner.
Great.
Selena, and yeah, I think that's it.
Right. Yeah. So those are three great names right there as well, for sure. Yeah. Tony?
Yeah, you named some, some very good artists right there. Later on, or have you thought about, or who would you like to get up and perform with? Who would you like to collaborate with? Uh, just even out of those three, or anybody else outside those three, anybody that you really look forward to, that here's your opportunity to put it out on the air, that I would like to collaborate with.
Signal.
Signal. Okay.
Yeah, that's it
I've
right
been
there.
on stage with them a couple of times, but I want to do a song with Jesse Turner. That would be so.
Yes. And Alfredo says Signal gave her first shot on stage.
That's true.
Wow. Okay,
Great
so
deal.
that's awesome right there.
Yeah, I was 5 when I got on stage with them for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You freaked out? You were shy, you said?
Me?
Yeah, did you have any butterflies or anything like that? You were like nervous? But you've already been on, prior to that, you have been on stage many times with the family, right? With the family band?
That was like the first time. And it was a large crowd too. And
Wow.
it was super late. Super duper late. And I was 5. So, I don't really remember, but it was fun. That's what I know.
Yes. Jesse Turner. So that's the one that you would like to collab with there in the future. You never know. You never know, guys. That's right. So tell us a little bit about your normal routine before you do actually go on to stage and perform. Is there something that you like to do before you go on stage? Do you get nervous when it's time? I know you performed over in Fanfare. Was it last year that you had a show there? Yes, last year as well. In front of a big crowd as well. Because Fanfare's always got so many people out there as well. Do you ever get nervous or anything like that?
Okay, so leading up to the performance, no, I'm not nervous. But 5 seconds before I'm on stage, I get nervous. It's so weird. I don't know. I'll be like, I got this. It's nothing. But then I'm about to get on stage and I'm like, oh, do I know this? Do I remember this? Did we practice this? Like, it's just like 5,000 things going through my head.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's crazy. And vice versa. I'm sure you couldn't probably be in my position to do this or anything like that. But it's real simple. But for us, because we do it all the time. But being on stage like that, man. I mean, I can go up there and introduce a band, talking, with the crowd and whatnot. But to have to go through like you did, with all that stuff going through your mind, 5, 6, 7,000 things. You know what I mean? And then you forget that one that actually matters.
Yes.
Yeah, that can be tough. Has that ever happened?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
When something like that happens to you, being so young and uprising and stuff, who alongside you is your biggest supporter and pushes you or motivates you that, hey, block everything aside? Who would be
My
your
gra-
biggest supporter?
my grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa, yeah. I would say,
Grandpa and mom and dad.
yeah.
That's like they'll be like, Allie, just calm down, don't worry. And it's just like it's so hard not to worry and hard to calm down. But it once I get on stage and I start singing, it's just everything goes away.
Awesome, awesome.
That's cool.
Big
And you're only going to get better. It's only going to get better going forward.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. You know, what I mean, and again, you're young. You got a bright future ahead of you. If this is what you want to continue to do, it's all up to you, obviously. And big shout out going out to. I want to send a shout out going out to Pedro Moreno, great friend of mine. Saludos for watching. Ricardo Castillon, La Diferencia, is tuned in as well. Saludos, Ricardo. We appreciate you for tuning in to the show. Eloisa Elizondo también is tuned in. Saludos over on our Tejano Time page. And Alfredo says, big shout out to Shelly Lattis for taking Allie under her wing. Don't forget Grandma, wardrobe manager as well.
He is my wardrobe manager. He takes care of everything outfit wise.
Yeah. Saludos right there, amigos. That's Mr. Ricardo Castillon from La Diferencia. Tuned in, yes. She has videos on her young YouTube page. Yeah. Or on her YouTube page. Yeah. So go out there and check it out, guys. Look her up. What is your handle on YouTube? Do you have that on hand right now?
Allie's World 10. I think Allie's World 10 is everything. That's everything. All. Yeah.
Cool. There we go. Allie's World 10. Look her up on all her social media sites, guys, and give her a follow, give her a like, subscribe to her YouTube channel, and check out her videos that she has there right now. Again, she's just getting started, and she has a few singles out being produced by, of course, Shell Shock Records with Shelly Lattis there in San Antonio. And let's talk a little bit about your singles that you do currently have out right now. You have a couple of singles, but you did a song which I have, but I don't have it on to play tonight. But you did an English song that pretty much put you on the map for a lot of people to get, to say, wow, turn heads and like, who is that? And a great voice, by the way, is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm not sure the name of the song. I don't have it on the tip of my tongue. I have the song because we've played it before here on the radio.
I Am a Child.
Yes, that was it right there. You guys have to take a listen to that song if you haven't. I believe it's on there. You can find it on your social media platform, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Mi Fascinación as well is a cumbia that's out, or Cuando Estoy Contigo is another one that you got out right now, which is your current single. Yes. Right there. And there's talks that we had mentioned before the show as well of another track being a mariachi song in the works. So you just want to just leave it right there.
Yeah.
It's like she doesn't want to talk about it.
I do want to talk about it. The I Am a Child, I was 11 when that one came out. And that's when Shelly first found me, and she was like, I want Allie for this. And I was like, wow, Shelly Lattis. And I was so excited. And then so I was 11. I was super young. My voice has matured from that video, from the sound. Like, when I hear it, I just critique it so much. But, it has a meaning behind it, and it's a good song, and I love the song. But I was 11. And Mi Fascinación, I was 12. And then Cuando Estoy Contigo, I was 13. So there's been a song every year since I was 11.
Wow, amazing. That's awesome. And there's still more to come, guys. That's right. More music on the way. Now we have Little Miss Dynamite LMD right now. She is watching the show. She says, hi, Mama.
Hi, Shelly.
She's tuned in. Thank you guys for having her on. She says, you're very welcome, Shelly. Yes. Appreciate you tuning into the show. Thank you so much for all you do as well. She was 11 years old when she recorded I Am a Child. That's what Alfredo said. Yeah. Watching over on YouTube. Yeah. 11 years old. So she running it all down. 11, 12, and 13. Yes. And waiting on 14 right now.
Waiting on 14.
That's amazing. Yeah, great stuff. So let's take a listen to one of your songs right quick. Why not? And then we'll be back here in just a few minutes to talk a little bit more about what you got up and coming as well, and a little bit more questions for Allie right here. Share the live, guys, if you're tuned in to us right now on the Tejano Time podcast, wherever you may be tuned in, either there or YouTube. Share the live, guys. All right. So check this song out right here. Mi Fascinación is the name of the song, and you're going to hear it right here once again. If you guys haven't heard the song already, but just it's one of her early songs, which was, what, 12? You were 12 years
Yes.
old with this one
Yes.
here, right?
12.
Yeah. All right, check this one out. We'll be right back here on Tejano.
Sé vivir sin ti, sin tus caricias no soy nada. Quiero oír tu voz, tu respiración. Quédate junto a mí, dime en secreto que me amas. En mi corazón hay una explosión, amor, cuando te me siento estremecer. Si tú me prometes ser siempre mi amor, yo te entregaré completo el corazón. Eres tú mi fascinación. Si me das un beso yo te entrego dos. No te tardes tanto, ven aquí mi amor. Eres tú mi fascinación, eres mi obsesión. Quédate junto a mí, dime en secreto que me amas. En mi corazón hay una explosión, amor, cuando te miro me siento estremecer. Si tú me prometes ser siempre mi amor, yo te entregaré completo el corazón. Eres tú mi fascinación. Si me das un beso yo te entrego dos. No te tardes tanto, ven aquí mi amor. Eres tú mi fascinación. Eres mi obsesión.
Mi Fascinación, Allie, right there. That's right. Shell Shock Records, ladies and gentlemen. That song, might I add, is available on all streaming platforms as well. Look her up and go out there and add that song, and as well as her other songs that she's got out there as well. And Shelly had a few things to say. Well, she says you're a perfectionist. Is that true?
I'm a perfectionist.
Yes, she says you are a perfectionist. Yes.
He says, yeah.
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 In the studio, it's like a whole different mindset from when I'm at home practicing. Like in the studio, Shelly's right there, and I don't want to like. It's just a whole different mindset, and I'm quick in the studio, to be honest. It's really quick. I go.
How does it feel to be working next to her?
It feels amazing. It feels like I made it. Like, hey, I'm with Shelly, lad. It's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yes, she's
Does she
great.
feel? Does she ever make you feel like maybe she's like your big sister, and y'all have a really good tight working relationship?
She's a great mentor. Great mentor.
That's what I was looking for right there. I'm sure she is. That's right. So it's the Shelly Lattice, ladies and gentlemen. That's the for sure, for sure. There she goes right there. She's throwing some hands up there, clapping. Yes. That's the Johnny is working with Allie on the bajo right there. He says, yeah. And hey, Johnny, he says also, as Alfredo says, hey, Johnny, thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Johnny.
Yes, Johnny is in there. Yes, sir. He says, wonderful. Everybody that's tuned in. Also, we got, let me see here. Gigi La Chicana is tuned in right there. Saludos from Mission, Texas. Hola, everyone. Let's see. We got Joaquin Chavez as well. Saludos, Joaquin. Debbie Zamora. We got Heather Jolene as well. Isaac de la Cerda. Saludos. Herbie Atkinson. Andy Cardenas as well is tuned in over in San Antonio. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Always tuned in here to the show. We're here on Tejano Time. My special guest tonight, Allie, out of Conroe, Texas, just right up the road here. So look out for her music, guys. She's rising and she's going to be doing great things and working on new music right now as well. Very, very soon to be out. So how do you balance schoolwork, Allie, and music responsibilities?
It's a lot. Schoolwork can get overwhelming, and then music, I go home and they're like, oh, Allie, we got this with premios. It was like I was doing crazy in school and then premios, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. I think it just all kind of balances out in the end because I have dance as well. On top of all of this, I have dance. And, I have to make sure I'm passing all my classes so I can continue dancing. So it's dance in school, like drill team.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't have a for real answer on how I balance it out because it just, at the end, it just balances out. It just happens. Yeah. It all works out.
So being a musician now, an artist, and going to school, you don't feel like you're missing out on anything in school. Like, oh, I wish I could do this. I mean, obviously you said you're dancing or drill team, but is there anything else that you wish that, oh man, I wish I had time to do a little something extra? Is there something else?
There was, last year I wanted to try out to be an officer in dance. So I could be the officer in dance, but I couldn't because officers are like mandatory to be at everything, and I was gonna miss some stuff for dance for the music. So yes, I guess you could say yes. There is some things.
Any hidden talents or skills that no one out here knows about that you have, Allie?
I don't know.
If you want to share, if we'd like to share that with anybody out here.
Maybe that I can if I hear a song once, I can pick up really fast.
Yeah. Have you ever just belted out a song in the back seat and your mom turns around and looks at you?
Yes, all the time. All the time. She'd be like, Allie, what is your problem? There's no problem. Just have energy.
Yes, the Allie is with us, guys, right here. The Tejano Time podcast. So, yeah, we got another song that we want to share. This is the latest single that she has out right now. It's, again, these songs here are available on all streaming platforms, guys. So go out there and add them to your playlist if you like them. We want to share another song here shortly with everybody out there. Being that you're young, I know you have time to, well, I would imagine you would have some time to watch some TV or maybe some shows or something like that. What's your favorite movie or TV show to binge watch?
Movie, probably lately, The Notebook.
Yeah.
The Notebook.
I heard about that. Is that
my name is in it? They use Allie. I love The Notebook, and so does my mom. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't really have a show. I think just The Notebook.
Not too many TV shows out there anymore that really are all that great.
And how do your friends feel in school that you're an you're an upcoming artist? What do your friends say?
I like to say that I keep my circle small and that only a couple people know. But after I performed at school, everybody found out. And all my friends are like, it's so awesome. Like, some of them they're not my friends, of course, but some of them did have some bad things to say. But of course, I just distance myself because
right.
There's going to be those, there's going to be the negativity. I'm not going to use the word hate. Keith might use that word, but there's always going to be.
Well, I mean, it is hate, but negativity.
Yeah, there's always going to be negativity, and you're doing the right thing. You're keeping your circle small, and I'm sure you're not showing it off or anything. You're doing it right. You're playing it right, and of course, with Shelly behind you, I'm sure she's giving you advice. Your family, your grandpa, the people that you look up to. I'm sure they're making sure you keep a good head on your shoulders.
And speaking of advice, what is the best advice that anyone has given you, whether it be a family or a friend, or even Shelly Lottes at that?
I think everybody says this, but just don't give up. That's probably the best. I mean, there's times where I've been I'm so exhausted, but I don't give up, because you could never know what one thing can take me, and you never know. So.
And Shelly Lottes says your family is the best.
They really are.
Also
my biggest fans.
She's very humble from Alfredo right there. She's very humble. Yes, and your parents as well. Had the opportunity to meet them back in October as well. So yes, great people as well. Let's see. George Vences también is tuned into the show. Saludos, George, over in Cali. That's right, Cali Style Cartel. Showing some support. Saludos. Thank you. He's got his own great show right there on Facebook as well. You guys want to tune into him as well. He's got some great interviews that happen there weekly. Saludos. Thank you for tuning into the show, my brother. Also, El Rayo says, I'm so proud of Allie.
Thank you.
Yes. Annie Quiroz says, I met Allie at a fundraiser this past summer. Very talented, beautiful voice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Great, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here to the show. So let's play another song. Why not? That's what we're here for, to share your music with the world and everybody that's tuned in right here on Tejano Time. Everybody that's watching on Tejano TV as well, because we are streaming it live as well on Tejano TV. So thank you guys out there that are tuned into the show as well. And this one here, tell me a little bit about this song right here. If you got any background on it, I'm sure you do. Studio background or whatnot, how the production went when you actually went in to record the song. This is Cuando Estoy Contigo. So tell me a little bit about the song before we play it.
Shelly sent in the song 2 weeks before I had to go record it. So I learned the song within 2 weeks. And the song, it wasn't fully it was still the accordion that is in the song that you will hear, it was keyboard. So it was it wasn't fully, I don't know how to say it, produced, mastered. It wasn't the song. It was just the little, she put it together so she could send it to me so I could learn it and then go to the studio and record it. And we made a day trip to San Antonio and recorded the song. And we ate Olive Garden after. That was good.
Awesome.
The studio, I think I took an hour in the studio.
Oh, wow. That's not bad at all. So you had plenty of time to practice it over and whatnot, and got it down and just went in there, and 1 hour you were in and out and at Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Check it out, guys, right here. Cuando Estoy Contigo, Allie. This song, again, guys, is available out there on all streaming platforms. Check it out right here on the Tejano Time podcast.
Besos en la piel, dulce como miel, de tus ojos claros, me estoy enamorando. No sé si está bien, pero te encontré, no puedo evitarlo, te juro que te amo. Cuando estoy contigo soy reina en un castillo, te quiero tanto amor, vida me llenas de ilusión. Cuando estoy contigo te siento solo mío, pierde la razón, por ti mi loco corazón, mi amor. siempre, no puedo evitarlo. Te juro que te amo. Cuando estoy contigo soy reina y nunca aspiro. Te quiero tanto amor, vida me llenas de ilusión. Cuando estoy contigo te siento solo mío. Pierde la razón, por ti mi loco corazón, mi amor. Cuando estoy contigo soy reina y nunca aspiro. Te quiero tanto amor, vida me llenas de ilusión. Cuando estoy contigo te siento solo mío. Pierde la razón, por ti mi loco corazón, mi amor. Cuando estoy contigo, cuando estoy contigo,
There you have it. Cuando estoy contigo, right there with Allie, right here, the Tejano Time podcast. My special guest tonight, right here, Shell Shock Records, and we have Mr. Tony V as well, my co-host out of Lubbock, Texas. So yes, again, another great song from Allie, and it is available on all streaming platforms, guys. So we're waiting on the new single as well. That's going to be out pretty soon. We're not sure when, but I'm sure it's going to be in the works very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And Allie, what is the most important lesson you've learned about yourself throughout your musical journey so far?
Stay focused on the music because I'm young and there's a lot of things going on with kids, drama, school, dance. Just stay focused and locked in with the music and don't get sidetracked. Because I get sidetracked really easily and you just got to stay focused with the music. Just really focused.
Stay focused. Yeah. Great. We got another comment right here coming in from Allie Quiroz. Says here, Allie has the talent. You keep going strong, but never forget who you are.
Thank you.
Yes. And I love the song right there. That's coming from Mr. Alfredo. And Allie was...
It's like a cute, lovey-dovey song. And my grandma and my grandpa are always dancing to it in the living room. It's so cute.
So, Allie, what was it like to perform in Vegas?
It was fun, but it was hectic at the same time because it's like there's a lot of things going on because it's Vegas and there's so many things going on, and I had to like change outfits to go on stage, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I know Tony has some information that he would like to get from you about some upcoming things.
Yeah, we were talking earlier before the show. Of course, we know that you've been nominated and you're going to be out in San Antonio next week. Yeah. But what is something that you're really looking forward to in March? If you want to share with the people what's going to happen in March.
Fanfare. I'm back at Fanfare once again this year in March with some great musicians. It's going to sound so good, and I'm so excited and ready for a Fanfare this year. It's going to be even better than last year.
It can't get here fast enough, huh?
Right.
I know. I'm waiting every day on my wall. I'm taking it down. Fanfare.
Well, hopefully we get to catch you because usually me and Keith are kind of busy with our own events in San Antonio. But this year we kind of laid low, me and him and DJ Smoke. So our plan is to hopefully be out at Fanfare and meet a bunch of you guys and stuff. So, hopefully we get to meet you up there. Keith's already met you. I haven't. So hopefully I'll get to.
We're going to be out there in the mix somewhere. We will definitely. But March 14th is a date you will be there, right? Or you don't have that date yet?
Yeah,
March 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So just keep tabs.
Stage, March 14th. I don't know the time. Civic Stage 2.
2 p.m.
p.m.
2 p.m. There you go.
2
Civic,
p.m.
Civic Stage, 2 p.m.
And
She'll
that'll
be
be
out
at
there March
Fanfare,
14th.
correct?
Fanfare.
I haven't seen, or you haven't really said, you're not, you haven't been asked or invited to perform out at the Market Street by any chance? No?
Not yet. Hopefully, maybe, but not yet.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know. Yep.
Yeah. And how was your youngster like yourself drawn to Tejano music? How's the young? That's coming from Gigi La Chicana. Guerrero wants to know that.
Maybe I was I'm easily influenced. I'm young, but I was influenced just by my parents because they play all the time. Even when I was younger, my siblings, me and my sister, she's young too, and she listens to Tejano music. So it's cool because a lot of people don't really, they know the norteño, but they don't know the Tejano. And Tejano, it's like, it's my favorite personally. And
Right.
it's like, my family listens to it, so of course I listen to it. And yeah, so probably with my family.
Yeah. Another question coming in right here. Who's the band, or is it a surprise? They want.
It's a surprise.
It's a
But
surprise.
they're great musicians. They're great musicians.
Yes, surprise. So you guys got to be out there to check out the show. She performs at 2 p.m. once again, March 14th. I'm not sure what stage it was. Civic Stage, right?
Civic Stage.
Yeah, there you go. At the Tejano Music Awards Fanfare in San Antonio. And make sure you guys follow her on Allie's World
Allie's
10.
World 10 on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Catch me on all three.
That's right. And you'll get all that information as we near the date as well. Because sometimes they're subject to change, but right now that's the date she has it's confirmed. So you guys be on the lookout for her, man. Check her out. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great show, as well as many other artists going to be out there. It's going to be a fun-filled weekend with music and all kinds of fun there in San Antonio. So
Hopefully it doesn't rain, because last year it rained.
Yeah.
at
last year
Fanfare.
everybody was in mud boots and
And it was-
raincoats and
It was so crazy because I woke up and we had planned to play at 12, and I think or 12 or 1:30, and they had got in contact with my mom and said that we had to cut it, like the show, because it was raining and the music equipment or something like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
my fanfare opportunity, it was gone. But we made it work out, and I ended up playing at a later time with my band still, so it all worked out.
Awesome. Well, they gave the another opportunity, so that's pretty cool. That is awesome. Yeah, we're looking forward to this year's event as well. Tejano Mundial, Premios Tejano Mundial 2025 next week on the
I get
20th.
to sing. I'm singing at the
Oh, you're performing. Wait.
awards. Yes, I'm
Okay,
performing.
great.
Okay.
Awesome. It's wonderful. And
How
nominated.
exciting is that?
Exciting? Super exciting. Super
Yeah.
exciting.
Be nominated and then you get to perform as well. That's
Yes.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
And I know we
It's gonna be a
touched,
fun weekend.
yeah, I know we touched on Fanfare, but you also shared something else with us. 'Cause I hadn't heard of this festival in a long time. But what other event after Fanfare will you be performing at?
We have Poteet, the Strawberry Festival. That's
Strawberry
also something
Festival.
I'm looking forward to. It's a Selena tribute, one of my favorites. So yeah,
Oh, I know you're excited for that one too.
I'm super excited for that one.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Great deal. So, any other projects that you have in the works, Allie? Other than your new music that you're going to be working on very, very soon, anything else that you have, or something that you want to, tackle in the future?
A lot. We got a lot more gigs in the making, trying to book and stuff. We do have a local gig here in Conroe coming up in May, Cinco de Mayo. It's gonna be fun. Well, come check it out at the table at Madeline. We'll be here, Ali Grupo Ro, and that's it. Getting in the studio, back in the studio, and recording for my 14-year-old song to come out. So, yes.
So, who are you playing with over at the festival? Any particular band you're going to be playing with over in the
Am I allowed to
festival?
I don't know. De Parranda is gonna be backing us up. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
Huge. That
So
is huge.
excited. De Parranda is like, I've seen them
Yes.
once here in Conroe, but I'm gonna be on stage with them performing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That
It's
is
all
going to
gonna
be
be
awesome.
cumbia, man. You're gonna have a great time with those guys.
It's gonna be fun.
Very
Yes.
talented guys. Awesome band, man. Yeah, going to be great. And that's going to be over in Poteet, right, at the Strawberry
OT,
Festival.
At the
yes.
Strawberry Festival, right?
Yep. Wow. That's huge. Not too many
Yeah.
people have that opportunity. So how did that come into play?
I think Shelly, of
Yeah.
course, Shelly put in a good word for me, and they were like, "Oh, let's check it out." And they checked me out, and they were like, "We want Allie for the Strawberry Festival," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, my first Selena tribute! It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited."
Yeah, that's going to be great. That is going to be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's gonna be awesome.
Congratulations to you on that.
Thank you. Thank
Yes. Another whole level right there. Allie, guys. That's right. Grupo Ro. And again, her music is out streaming. She's got some new stuff in the works. We already talked about some of the upcoming performances she has within the next month and a half. A lot of great things happening. Again, and there's going to be more in the future. There's no doubt about that. So just be on the lookout for her. Festivals are already right around the corner. They're going to be here left and right, whether it be spring festivals, summer series and whatnot, all the way down to fall festivals. You know what I'm saying? So that's that time of the year back again. We had a short break, and now it's time to get back on. We already know about Cinco de Mayo, like she's just mentioned, she's going to be performing there. It might be something else in the works some other day. You just never know. But follow her, guys, on all her social media pages, and you will get all that
If
scoop.
we,
Okay.
if I ever have upcoming events, my mom and I, because my mom controls my Instagram, I don't control my Instagram. My mom will post the events on Instagram, on Facebook, on her own Instagram too, just to make it known. And
Right.
if you follow me on Instagram, then you will get live updates on if we have events coming up, and you can check it out. And yeah, on top of all of this, I have a quinceañera coming in December this year. So yeah, it's a crazy year because I'm super how do you say it? I lost my word. Busy. I'm super busy and booked for this whole year, and then on top of that, we have my quinceañera in December.
Oh, great.
So besides the places that you've already played at, is there any particular place that you would love to go perform at?
I remember the last time I got asked this question, I said fanfare, and we already got that out of the way, and we got year 2 coming. Maybe like, I don't know, the rodeo, maybe like a Tejano day at the rodeo, and you bring in a young artist. That would be cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that answer. And if Shelly's listening, she's gonna make it happen.
Yeah, still waiting to hear about Kima.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to play in Galveston and in Kima, but I'm not sure what happened. I think they kind of overlooked us because we're young kids, so I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, that kind of just like that's upsetting. You know what I mean? Because you guys are the future of the music, and you know what I mean. Which should be out there in front and center. Not the other guys that are still out there doing stuff from 30 years ago. I mean, we got to share what is now the artist now. That's what it's all about. We got to keep it going. There's nothing wrong with the other artists, but I mean, you got to stick a new artist in there every now and then, to give them an opportunity to go out there and showcase what their talents are and whatnot, and leave it up to the people whether they like it or not.
Well, we can just say, they missed out.
Yes, big
pretty
time.
much.
You don't know what Ali Grupo Ro will bring you until you have us, because we're young kids and we play everything. We play norteños, we play from cumbias to apangos, my favorite, and we put it all together, and it's fun for us. It's fun for you. Like, you never know what you're gonna miss out on.
Yep. So, what's your ultimate goal as a young artist right now? What's the goal that you want to accomplish here later on in the future? What's your ultimate goal for Allie?
My ultimate goal is to make it big one day and just show, like, because I'm young and Tejano, we have to keep Tejano alive. And you hear people say this, we have to keep it alive. And with me being young, we can come together, and everybody who's young that wants to be in this, that wants to do the music, I hope that I can inspire them to come up. Maybe if you play the accordion or the bajo or anything, keyboard, just post it on social media. That's how you get out nowadays.
Yeah.
And somebody will find you and put you in the industry if you really want it. You have to really want it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I have to ask you, you obviously you've got a good head on your shoulders. Uh, are you or have you written anything, or is that something that you're considering to write your own your own song or songs?
Maybe in the future. I have not written any of my songs. Shout out to Jose Rosario who has, and Rebecca Valadez who has written my songs, but I have not. No, maybe in the future.
Two great names right there, Mr. Jose
Yes.
Rosario Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Amazing dude right there. I mean, he is an awesome writer. And Rebecca Valadez, I mean, artist, songwriter. So, I mean, she's amazing. So, yeah, she's got, two great songs from those guys right there already. So, yeah, why not? Good people. All right. So, what, any final thoughts, Tony? Or any last, anything you have on the top of your head right now?
Yeah, sometimes I ask the same thing over and over, but I haven't asked it in a while. Allie, is there anything in particular that we haven't asked you that you would like to share with the audience?
Maybe no, I don't think so. Maybe.
So you gotta close the door on that right away, huh?
Well, she did say something earlier. I keep tabs of this stuff, so you're like the seventh or eighth person that says that you don't know until you try and keep going forward. Because we don't, we don't know what tomorrow brings if we just quit.
Exactly.
So I think you kind of answered my question earlier. And you being so young, I just thought, maybe you had something else that I don't want you to leave the interview thinking, man, I wish they would have asked me this. Just it could be anything. Like what's your favorite food or anything like that. But nothing. Really.
You want me to answer it? I'm down to answer it.
Yeah.
I think my favorite food is probably chicken Alfredo. That's my favorite. From Olive Garden. Soak.
Yeah.
And my favorite drink, if y'all are wondering, is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. There you go. Awesome stuff right now. So where do you see yourself, Allie, or where would you like to see yourself 5 years from now?
In 5 years, will I be out of school?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be out of school worry-free, and then I'll be making music and inspiring young kids and young teens and young adults. And yeah, making it big, and hopefully everybody will by then be listening to Allie's biggest top hit in 5 years.
Yeah, I mean that would be something, right? Again, you're young, you got a bright future ahead of you. You've got a whole lot to learn. You got great people behind you right now. A great mentor with Shelly Lattis, and her team as well of people that she's got behind her. So you're in great hands right now. You've got, like I said, you've got a long way to go. I mean, not a long way to go, but I mean, hopefully you have a break real soon where, hey, you know what, this is the song right here that's going to do it, but yes, you never know. You just never know. It just takes that one song, but it's tough right now in the industry. So what are your thoughts right now as a young artist? What do you see that can change in the industry itself right now as a young artist that you see? And I'm sure you've played and performed with different artists, not a lot, but the ones that you do, the opportunities that you do get to go up there and share the stage with other bands and whatnot. What do you see that you think that we can change in the industry?
I think we can change the older Tejano, not Shelly, because Shelly is helping us do this, but the older Tejano artists helping us get out there and like just pushing us out there, making us known, because like you said, and like I said, we never know what the people could like, and it's really what the people like, to be honest.
I just got to give you guys an opportunity. A lot of the young artists out there. chance
Just a
to go
chance.
out there and show what you got, and
Mhm.
your music is there. But I mean, there's a lot of bands that don't want to play with the new artists and stuff like that. I hear it all the time. I get all. I mean, trust me, I hear it on the radio and whatnot, a lot of things like that. But it's the opportunities, are always there, but it's whether that band will take you. And what we need
Yeah.
is a lot of these bands to take these young new artists under their wing, and why not just add them to a small 2-month tour or whatnot, 8 gigs or something
That's
like
tough.
that. You know what I mean? And they just and it's that too. The promoters come into play too as well. They don't want to pay. I've heard it all already. You know what I mean? So and seen it all as well. So, but it's tough. But hopefully things will change for great more for opportunities in the future. Definitely, So that's what he says. Alfredo Rio says opportunities. Yeah,
Opportunities. Yep.
yeah.
That's what it is. If you just gave me chance, one opportunity, I could show you. That's literally
Hmm.
what it is.
Yeah.
And it is tough because, especially because I'm young, and if somebody just a random person just heard, oh, she's young, like she sings, like that's
Yeah.
all. That's all you hear, and you don't really. I don't even know how to say it. It's hard.
Well, yeah, no, I get you. I understand what you're trying to say as well. And
Yes.
you're young, but the thing is, you have a band. You know what I mean? Not too
Yeah.
many artists out there right now in the industry, whether they're young. There's some out there that are a bit older than you and that don't have a band.
Yeah.
And it's tough. We get it. And you're trying your best, and you got great music, and you got just I said, be patient. Be patient. Take it one day at a time. Just like a lot of people say, don't give up.
Mhm.
Just keep striving. You'll definitely open somebody's door. You're going to keep knocking on doors, but someone's going to open it up for you one day. I guarantee you that. You got a very, very great, I mean, beautiful voice, great
Thank
music
you.
as well. So, just keep doing what you're doing. Um, I can't stress it enough. Just, keep going
Yeah.
110%.
And keep being yourself. Don't change for nobody. You do you, and keep doing what you're doing. Uh, you're going to get places. Like we said earlier, somebody missed an opportunity. Excuse me. Uh, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you. Your music's out there. You've got a great support system, and just be patient and just keep being you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
most definitely. We can't thank you enough for being on the show tonight, Allie. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Say hello to your parents for us as well. Your entire family. You got a great family as well, musicians también. So saludos to all
Yeah.
them guys.
Shout
Uh,
out.
you know, shout outs. Any shout outs you have? I know you got a bunch of them right now. You probably got
Yes,
a
of course.
list.
Shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, my grandpa, just for my grandma, of course, too, for pushing me out and just really helping me not give up. And Shelly Lares, my supporters, and people who gave me a chance and know who I am and what I do. And, yeah.
Yeah, there you
Shout
go.
out to everybody who supported me.
Yep, for sure. Any last words, Tony?
No, just thank you for joining us.
Of course, thank you.
You need anything, West Texas Tejano Explosion is here for you. We'll play your music. Send it our way. We will definitely get it on the air and get you out there. Keep doing you. That's all I can say. You're young. You still got a long ways ahead of you. Just, keep doing you. It's
Yeah.
awesome to hear the young talent, and you don't look like you're scared of anything. You're
Not
doing you and going
not
forward.
until she steps 1 foot onto the stage and forgets everything, right?
Yes.
That's
No,
okay.
I
That's
feel
okay,
you.
Ellie, because I forgot things a couple of years ago at one of our events too. So it happens.
Yeah, well, that was more
Happens
than
to
one
the
time,
best of
Tony.
us.
All right. So, guys, thank you guys once again for being on the show tonight. As they don't forget, next week, my guest, Mr. Gilbert Zamora, will be here, accordion player for Bobby Pulido. He will be on the show next Monday night, 8 p.m., right here on Tejano Time. Allie, again, thank you so much. Have a great
You
evening.
guys, thank
Thank
you.
you. We appreciate you. Y'all hang tight. Tony, hang tight.
Bye, everybody.